All right, everyone, we might be getting a pretty cool return to face Becky Lynch. This is according to Inside the Ropes Wrestling. According to Body Slam's Corey Hayes, Becky Lynch versus Bailey might be one of the matches featured for the second edition of Evolution. The man previously admitted that she attacked the role model, and despite her absence, Bailey is not legitimately injured. WWE Evolution 2 was confirmed on the recent Saturday night main event. The all women's premium live event is scheduled on July 13th at the Atlanta State Farm Arena, the same location as Saturday Night Main Event XL, which will occur a day before the PLE. All right, so I love this because we know that it's important, and this has been talked about a bunch, but it's important to still do it or to still mention it. You know, one of the best things about storylines in WWE is when there's some realm of reality, right? So we have a storyline that is somewhere in reality. You know, there's something might not be 100% true, but like, okay, these two are on screen, having an argument. And maybe they don't actually hate each other's guts, but maybe that argument is rooted in some truth. And we know that Becky Lynch coming back at, Mania and her facing Lyra, which, they were kind of building Bailey versus Lyra for that. There has to be a little bit of a sting there, right? Bailey probably feeling a little bit like, man, I just kind of got the shaft on this one, right? I kind of just got screwed a little bit. So I like that, right? When you have this storyline, which has been brought to WWE TV, and Lyra has talked about it and all of those things, I think this has a really a chance to build not just a really good match, but to get Bailey back into kind of that main event scene and right to get her back onto everyday WWE programming. Because what we've seen with Bailey, and this is with a lot of superstars, is there's just so much talent right now that you can't put everybody into the perfect storylines at this point, right? There's not enough room for everybody, right? That's just the bottom line. There's not enough room for everybody in the main event scene. And so there's people that are super talented and who are main eventers like Bailey who are just not getting the kind of love that they should. And it's not WWE's fault. It's kind of impossible. But if you have Evolution pay-per-view like they are, I think you can make it work, right? And you can make it um something that people care about, and maybe that's kind of a springboard to have Bailey back on WWE TV, to have her, with the audience behind her, the fans back with it, all of that. Because even Becky Lynch, I thought when Becky Lynch left, to go on the hiatus she was on, I thought there was not that people didn't care anymore, but there you could tell there was a little bit of fatigue, right? And I think you see this with every star; they get some form of fatigue, and I think there was with that with Becky Lynch. But she takes this long time off when she returns, that's kind of gone. And now the fans, she's doing a great job of playing the heel role. I think that's absolutely phenomenal. I think that's absolutely phenomenal. So put in the comment section below what you think about this. I think it's going to be a pretty good rivalry. I think it would be a great one. Obviously, it's not confirmed yet, but it would make sense because you're having an actual rivalry, right? This is something that actually would make sense, and you're putting it onto WWE TV. I love it. So thank you all for watching.